this is Stampy, and welcome to a Minecraft Let's Play video, and another video inside of Stampy's lovely world. Hello, Polly Reindeer, and hello, Fizzy Elephant. I have an egg. We have a lot of chickens around here as well, so eggs won't be a difficult thing. I'm going to throw it in the air. Whoever catches it on the head will be the winner. Thrown up in the air now. What's that? Is that a cloud? Oh, sorry, wait, I've got to watch the game. Sorry, bad throw. What? Is that a cloud? Can you guys see? Can you guys see something up there? What is that? Is that like a little glitchy thing? What is? Wait. Is it? Wait. Oh no. Is that the moon? Is that the moon? Is it moving? No. Why would the moon be there now? Guys, can you see anything like up above the lovely ink building? You can. What is it? I'm trying to think, have I built anything up? Oh, is it disappearing? Oh, it's disappearing. I think it's a cloud. It's a cloud, I think. But is it a cloud? Can you see, is it a cloud? Am I just going crazy? Is that just a normal cloud up there? And then, no, it's not. It's just disappeared. I'm so confused. I don't know what that was. That was so mysterious. Anyway, let me go calm down and go and have my breakfast. Nom 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 nom. Oh, and before I go up and get Barnaby, I want to have a quick moan. I'm going to have a quick famous Stampy moan. So, to get hungry, a little bit behind the scenes here, before I eat my breakfast every morning, I normally go to my little doorway and I sprint and I keep jumping to get hungry enough to have my breakfast because I want to be fully hungry to appreciate my breakfast. Now, they've made it so if you run against a wall, you stop sprinting and that no longer works to get yourself hungry. So now instead I go around here and I run in a circle around here, but it takes like I don't know, like 20 times as long than it used to. So I don't know why you changed that. I guess it kind of makes sense that you changed that, but I've been doing the same thing for years and I don't like it because now it takes me longer to get hungry. Anyway, there we go. Stampy's moan over. Barnaby, speaking of moaning, what are you whining about? Do you want another lion today? Hello, Barnaby. Are you going to move? Are you going to fly? There we go. Good morning, Barnaby. I swear he's getting lazier and lazier by the day. Tell you what, Barnaby, you can join me for the whole episode today. Maybe going out and getting some fresh air will do you good. Right then, let me go down to the underground of my love garden. Let me just first check. I swear that must have been a cloud, right? What else would that have been? There's definitely nothing up there anymore. I don't know if it was something weird with ray tracing or something. How confusing. Anyway, let's go down to, the underneath of my love garden. And I'm adding today to it, Albal. And Albal, not entirely sure how I pronounce your name, but you know who you are. You can see it in the side. And yeah, that's for this adorable picture. It is of me in a little rubber dinghy. And then there's a tiny little dottle, my axolotl, next to me. And I mean, it's just painfully cute. It almost hurts to look at. It's so lovely. What a lovely summer day we seem to be having together. So thank you for doing that artwork and welcome to my love garden. All right then, so as I said, Barnaby's going to be joining us, so no need to go to the doghouse today. So let me show you where we're going. And I'll explain what we're building. So helpers, meet me by the spawn of the world. So there's two things. First, I want to show you, you may remember that we built a shrine, monument, statue, don't know what to call it. We built a thing to commemorate me reaching 10 years of doing videos in my lovely world. So we built like a big thing, kind of looks a bit like a sword. That wasn't the intention, but that's what it kind of ended up looking like. And then we put down a cake for every year I've been doing my lovely world, and we built it about here, or no, maybe about down there. And I decided I didn't like where it was placed. I think I mentioned it in the video. I wasn't entirely sure. Like, it was never meant to be a permanent place, so I moved it. So it's now, rather than being here, it is now just up there, because this is where like you spawn, just right about here somewhere. So I wanted it to be like a nice, good first thing you see. Because it used to just be, I think it was here, just a sign that just said, welcome to Stampy's lovely world. But now we have this big thing here, and it looks even better at night when it's all lit up. And now I was thinking about something else that would be nice for when people join, and that would be an information booth. So basically, when you join the world, there'll be a few supplies in the emergency igloo, but that's for emergencies. That's for like, oh, I need food and like a sword or I'm going to die. But I want just something that's going to be good. So for when people join, it'll give them a bit of a hand to know what to do and where to go, maybe some transport, basically just to help people out a little bit. So right, Barnaby, you can sit down and you can relax down there with the daffodils. And I'm going to build it here. So it's going to be made out of mainly red, blue, and white wool. There's going to be two big like eyes on either side here. So let's go 1, 2, 3 like this, and basically just do a 3x3 box. I think if I mark the whole outside, it will mark how it's going to be. And then the way this thing is going to work is there's basically going to be a bunch of buttons with signs on, and it will say like, I want food, and you press the button, you get food. You say, I need transport, and you press it, and you get a boat. So it's going to be all completely automated, and the sheep can hardly contain their excitement because they love information. There's nothing more sheep-like than information. So right, then we're going to go along here by 7. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then I'm going to do the same down here. So this is it. It's going to be a quick one build thing that we should hopefully get completely done today. And then on this back panel here, which is going to go up by 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's going to be a giant map. And you may remember when I built my museum, I did a big map of my lovely world, and I really liked it, but it wasn't big enough. I wasn't able to fit my lovely world in. My lovely world is too big, so I wasn't able to completely fit it in. So here I'm gonna do a map that's gonna cover my entire lovely world, and I've not seen it yet. I've gone and I've filled in all of the empty maps, but I haven't put it all together, and I just love the way it looks because it looks like so like hyper detailed when you do those giant maps. So I'm actually kind of really looking forward to kind of seeing what it's going to end up looking like. And I need to be careful here because I don't have feather falling boots anymore, and I'm used to building everything with feather falling boots, so I need to be careful dropping down all the time like this. So yeah, these are going to be like giant eyes. Once I finish off this side and take a step back. Oh, actually, oh yes, perfect. Thank you. That you helped me not take too much damage there, Fizzy. So yeah, it's just giant eyes on all sides, basically to say information point, just so you know exactly where to go if you do join my world. And then yeah, if we fill in all of this blue area here, like this, then this is where the giant map is going to be, which will cover up the majority of this giant panel. So yeah, it's going to be a very big map. I have a pretty big world now. As I said earlier, I've been building this thing for 10 years. Things have gotten pretty out of control. And then along here are going to be the buttons that you'll press. But first, I need to put down... I need to not fall down in the ground. Yeah, I need to put down a big row of... There's redstone here. Why is there redstone here? What's this? What's this from? There's redstone going down. I genuinely don't know what it is. What is with all of these mysteries that keep popping up right now? Where? Look. Does anyone know what this is from? Does anyone know what this is from? Look, there's redstone down here. Leave a comment down below if you know why there is redstone here. Have I ever built round here before? I mean, I must have. I love this stuff. I like that. See, that's the thing that I always love. There's so many people that have done really amazing recreations of my lovely world. And I always love seeing them, especially the ones where they're like, I'm going to try and like rebuild Stampy's lovely world perfectly. A block perfect recreation. Every single flower will be exactly where it is in the real world. But then there's always things like that I don't even know about and remember that are hidden underneath. And they're the things that people are going to miss because they're not going to know there's redstone down there. And even though you wouldn't be able to see it, it is there. So it's always never exactly right. Oh, you know what? I think I've worked it out. I think I might know what it was from. I don't remember. I don't know what it was from, but I remember what it was for. I think it was for fireworks. I can't remember. I think it's for one of my subscriber specials. We had a fireworks display that we had here, and like it launches them in the air, and there's a big message in the sky. Maybe I can't remember for what subscriber landmark it was from, but maybe that's enough of a clue that one of you might remember or be able to work it out and leave it in a comment down below. And yeah, we can maybe pool our resources and work out together. But there we go. Okay, I thought I was going completely crazy for a second because I could not remember at all building anything around here. So I was not expecting redstone when I went and dug down here. So anyway, back to the info booth that we are building today. I need to make a bunch of signs, 7 of them, or 9 will do. So yeah, we'll do them along there. But I kind of want to do the map first because it's just kind of the more exciting part and the part that I want to see, and then I'll explain what's going to be down here. So right, it basically is, as I said, going to cover almost the entire area. And then the good thing is even though as I place these down, they're all like separate and you can see the outline around them, as I'm sure a lot of you know, when you actually fill in the maps, it fills in the entire space and will completely fill the entire thing in. So I basically got copies of the areas that I took doing the museum, but I've now covered the entire Funland all the way to the back, and I now go all the way down that direction, which the map that I did in my museum didn't. So all of the map pieces are not in there; they are in here. So right, we need to we need to work this out. Helpers, who here likes solving puzzles? So I tried to, as best as I could, do them in order of the way that I filled them out, but they're not maybe entirely correct. So let me just do this bottom row, and I'll try and get you guys started, and then I'll fill in all the dispensers and stuff. Oh, why am I filling all of this in here? Right, let's get out of this chest. And let's go and put these down. Oh no, I've messed up all of the order. I've jumbled them all in my pockets. I should be able to work these out though. This is literally just like solving a giant puzzle. Okay, so this is obviously the bottom row. So you always want to do the corners first. So there's the train, and then, okay, so this is obviously the bottom right there. Okay, and then does this move along to here? Does that look like it lines up? Wait, what's going on? What's this here? That actually looks like it might go there. No, that doesn't go there. Actually, no, this definitely goes along the bottom. Maybe it goes there. I think it's confusing because I think that does line up, but this was obviously taken when I had the big thing in the sky. So we can maybe do a redo, but I think that does all line up. And then this one should go to there. And then this one, I think, might be that one there. Does that, oh guys, you're not making this easier. You're not, that might line up, or is it, oh yeah, I think this one is then a little bit higher up. You know what, guys? I'm going to leave this to you. I will, I'm going to put these back in the chest. They are in order. So I jumped to, leave maybe the bottom 3 for now. Maybe go from the top down. They are in order to line up, so it should be easier than you think now. But these ones might not be entirely correct. So yeah, all of the maps are in there. While they do that, I'm going to go and start filling up some of these dispensers down here. So watch yourself. I'm making a little pit so I can access my dispensers. So basically, as you press these buttons, it will fire up whatever the items that were in them just up, and then it will kind of just fire them out of the ground, so you can get what you need. So right then, let me do the first sign. So this is the obvious one that you go to the tourist center. So you press this if you are lost. So I'm just going to write, I am lost. So you press that button, and then of course you're going to get a map. If the giant map that was directly in front of you was not good enough, you can press the button and it will fire out a map. But you know what? Having just a map might not always be enough for you to be able to work out everywhere you need to go. You might still be lost. So if you press this button, and it will say, I am still lost, it will fire out a compass that you can use with your map. And I tell you what, the sheep absolutely love information. You can just see how excited they are coming over to have a look. Right, the next one, very important thing. I am bored. So if you're a tourist in Stampy's lovely world and you're looking to be entertained, I mean, there's only one place that you should go, which is, of course, Stampy's Funland. So here's a ticket to Stampy's Funland. I mean, it's free, my Funland anyway, but this is just a way, I guess, to let people know that that's where they should go. And then this is my favorite one. This is I am lonely. And you may have noticed when I was placing these down, most of them were droppers. This one, I did it as a dispenser, and that is because we are going to completely fill it up with eggs, which means that when you press it, it's going to keep firing out the eggs, and then eventually, if you keep pressing it, you're going to get a chicken will come out, which will be your friend. So that's what you do if you are lonely. Another important thing, I am hungry. So if you didn't get any food from the emergency igloo, you can just grab I got a whole bunch of pumpkin pies here. I think a generally pretty universally liked food. So there we go. That will be if you are hungry. If you need to get around but you have no way to do it, you do I need transport, and then that is going to fire you out a boat that you can use to sail around the world. So let me just go and grab a bunch of these, just on them as a dropper, so you can just kind of grab them and then place them down wherever you want. And then the final one is I need accommodation, which means I need to spell accommodation. That looks correct. So yeah, obviously you could go to the Hotel of Dreams, you could go to my guest house, but sometimes if it's nighttime and you just need to sleep straight away, you just want to throw down a bed whenever and sleep before the googly spawn. So it will just literally fire out a bed and you can go camping if you need accommodation. So there we go. There they all are filled in. So when anyone arrives, they will immediately be able to get the help that they need. As soon as it's nighttime, I'm going to add some torches around it. I did do the glowing item frames, just to I kind of wanted the idea of the map almost being like a big screen. You could imagine it like a big. Oh, Barnaby! Oh, sorry, you were right, Barnaby. Come on, Barnaby, keep up. I kind of feel a bit bad because I put him down. Are you okay, Barnaby? Do you know what? Do you want to be on your own for a bit? Okay, you can go and just sit down here. Maybe you can hang out with the pig. Yeah, Barnaby was right with us when we started building, but yeah, we kind of built literally a whole big giant wall in front of him. Now I feel a little bit bad, but it looks like he wants to be by himself for a bit anyway, so that is absolutely fine. I think maybe he's getting a bit older and he's getting a little bit embarrassed and a little bit fed up of spending all of his time with me. He wants a little bit more time by himself. That's why I guess it's good he's got his loft rather than just sitting in the corner of my room. Right, how is the map going? Oh no, I think I may have thrown them in the deep end a little bit. I'm pretty sure that corner's right. And I think this bit's right down there, and that all links up. But I don't know about that final one down there. Oh, okay, they've grabbed the map from there. I don't know if that bottom left one's not right, is it, at all? Maybe focus on trying to work out what that bottom left one is. So what would be there? So yeah, I guess it would be, has anyone got another one where you can see the top of the runway? Because that should be a pretty easy one to get in. And then I think if we just kind of link up from there up. So that one does work there, but it doesn't line up with that one above there. I think rather than, because at the moment, like, I did the bottom row, and then you've kind of started from the middle going down, but if they don't line up, it's just all gonna go and get messed up. See, no, that's not right, Fizzy. That game's like way over on this side here. Let's just focus on just this bottom left one here. Has anyone got the one where the runway goes and continues going across? I'd assume, let me go and grab and have a look through here. Because they're basically, oh yeah, oh here it is, it's right there. There we go. Okay, perfect. So that one goes across to there. So what's this one here? That looks like it goes above it, maybe. Oh yeah, look, there's the runway there. Does that go there? That is right? Yeah, because look, the beach lines up. Okay, that's good. And then this one has that pink building. It looks like, and the snow. It looks like that one needs to go above there. Can you guys see anything above that? These bottom two rows, can you take them out? Because otherwise I'm going to get my inventory all filled up with them. And let's just go from like the bottom up and try and work them out. So does that one go here? That looks correct. Yeah, I think yeah, because you can see the path lines up with that one there. So now we need the one which has the little edge of pink, the bottom left bit pink or purple, and then the fortune fountain place as well. So let's see if we have any of these. No, that's all Funland. These are the same, I think. And then that one there. Yeah, so one of you in your inventory will probably have the one that lines up with the top of those buildings there. You can try and place those down. Right, I want to get this done in this video. It's going to take a little bit of work to literally solve this puzzle. This could be a mini game. This should be a mini game. I'm going to try and make this into a mini game, maybe. But yeah, first we need to do this first test around and try and get it done. So let me speed up the video while we work out this map, and then yeah, we can show you what it will look like all completed. We did it! That was like really confusing for so long. And then we just started getting like a few more in. And then it just started getting like easier and easier and easier. That was literally just like solving like a real puzzle. Although the problem is with real puzzles, you have like the wobbly bits where they fit together. These are all like perfect squares that made it like really, really difficult. Why do some of them look weird? Like that one is like fuzzy. And then there's one down there that's like really fuzzy as well. What makes them fuzzy? Does anyone know what makes them fuzzy? Anyway, let's break away all of this, and then we can go and have a step back and admire it from a while away. Why are those bits fuzzy? There's those weird fuzzy bits that like really like stand up, but I don't know why. But it's still so cool. So just so you can get your bearings. So we are here. And the info booth. Oh, the info booth is on there. Oh, that's perfect. So there's the info booth there. And then that one is spinning like crazy. So yeah, this is like where you spawn. And then here's like the train track. Let's hit the target's castle. This was from when he had the giant thing that blocked out the sky, if you're wondering what that giant thing is. So there is my house there. That's the theater. God, it stands out just how huge it is. And then this is like the main part of my town. And then, of course, all of that there is the Funland. So you can actually see the Funland and my town are almost exactly the same size. Actually, no, the Funland's a bit bigger, but I think there's more gaps in it. I actually thought the Funland would be way bigger just because I've built so many mini games and so many of them are so huge. But there we go. There's a nice aerial view of my lovely world as it stands today. But of course, this will get updated over time. So yeah, let's just, I haven't checked these actually. Are these all working? Yep, they are all working as intended. I don't want to press them too much because it's kind of like a one-way system. You kind of get them out, but they're hard to put back in. But it looks like they are working nicely. So there we go. There is my info booth. I wonder if I will be able to make a game out of this map. Maybe, I wonder if I need to build like just a giant thing, like maybe like 4 colors, and then you can do the maps of them and spin them around. I don't know. I'll have a play around in my sketchbook world. I'll see whether I can come up with anything. But that will be the end of this episode here. Thank you so much to my helpers for really helping me out big time today working out this puzzle. Thank you to you for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye!